Hello. Today is, I don't know how to describe it, but when I upload the video about R3M where I disassembled and assembled it, I told that it's a very simple gun that one can disassemble and assemble it on the knee in the car. And I don't remember either on the Russian or some English forum somebody told me that, well, yeah, it's simple, but saying about the your knees and the car, that's bullshit and blah blah blah. So I just want to show you. Here is the gun, and I'll shoot the Chupa-Chups at 50 meters. Then I disassemble it, in simulating the changing O-rings at the regulator, for example. That's the part which to reach it I need to disassemble the gun completely. Then I assembled it back, and then I shoot the second Chupa-Chups, and we'll see if something changed. I think it will be interesting to you. Okay, let's go. Now camera to the first Chupa-Chups and then to me, and I will go on. Ready?
Not.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you want, you can measure the time. It's raining, so it's like in the real life. And mosquitoes again. Shit. Francisca trying to keep the camera out of the rain. As I told you before, to take air out of the reservoir takes more time than disassembling itself. You should be careful, even if you have only 10 bars left in the reservoir, don't even try to disassemble it, because it can be very dangerous. You should be completely sure it's off. I think we have to dedicate that time from the time of disassembling. Heavy raining. Yeah, Francisco decided to go to the car.
No.
No?
I will cover the camera.
To cover the camera. That's a nice decision, because I need that camera. I like it a lot. Okay, here's... Imagine that we have to change this ring. Okay, I changed it. Nice birds are singing. To lose the screw, it would be disaster in this case. Unfortunately, I don't have full tank of air. It's only 150, but I hope it will be enough for us. Holy shit! I lost the brass ring! Can't find it. Твою ж ты мать! Как же так? Shit happens. I found it! found it. Francisca, could you move the seat?
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's all like in real life. You know, the most interesting thing is that when I went today to the workshop to take the tools, I was looking at the box with the bronze O-rings, and I thought to myself, should I take one just in case, because when I will disassemble it in the car I can lose it. And then I thought to myself, why? I'm very accurate. So I have the ability to predict, and I predict that my guns are the best. Funny. It is always like that. When you want to show your best, something goes wrong, just to not to let you to be proud too much of what you are doing. Francisca is getting wet under the rain. It's nice that I have the torch on my iPhone, otherwise I wouldn't find that O-ring. Well, under such a rain the Chupa-Chups can melt out. Okay, to Chupa-Chups. Are you ready?
Да.
I'm not, because my heart is beating. Shit. The reticle is jumping on the... Oh! So you see, EDgun is not only very simple, but it is very, very consistent. I just disassembled it, assembled it, and hit at the same point as before. And when we return home, because it's not comfortable under the rain, I will explain you what is the difference of R3 from the other bullpups, and I think you'll be very interested in that. Okay, let's go back home. So we are back home. Wait, but happy. And I promised you to explain why R3 Matador is the most stable bullpups in comparison to other companies' bullpups. The point is that, look, here is the barrel. And we used to use that scheme also with these two fixing. You see? The barrel, reservoir, and two H-shapes fixer. So what's wrong in that scheme, and why I refuse to use it? Because you see there is a gap. If you put the pressure to the reservoir anyhow will be deformating. Some maybe microns, but will be. And in this case the barrel will be deformating also because it's solid fixed to the reservoir, and the same for the rail with the scope. That's why bullpups with such a scheme quite often has the problems with the point of impact, which is floating due to the pressure in the reservoir. In our case we have something different. There is a barrel, there is a reservoir, and the barrel is not fixed to the reservoir anyhow. Instead we have the barrel stressed with the nut, and that's why the rail is completely solid to the barrel. And I showed you that I can disassemble the gun, assemble it, and the point of impact will remain at the same place. And at any pressure in the reservoir, whatever happens. That's why the scheme of R3 is much more stable than the previous one, which we refused to use. And yeah, some of you can ask why I'm telling that, because the followers can use it and change their guns, and there will be more competitive in comparison to EDgun Matador and so on. Well, I never afraid of it, because I'm moving forward and they just can follow me, and we're preparing the new gun, and so even if they will use this scheme, our guns will be better anyhow, because there will be a new concept. So I hope you understand why the R3 is so stable. That's the difference between these two schemes of fixing the barrel. Thanks, bye.